Well, you're back with the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gino and that guy, Gino. And here we are.
Everybody knows.
Yeah. So, we haven't really talked about this subject in a while. Jobs. Where the heck is the employment world lately? Because it has not been headlining. So why don't we look at the numbers? Well,
I love that we're going to dig in on this a little bit, Don, because we haven't talked about it quite a few weeks. And like you said, it's not headlining. It hasn't been doing anything spectacular. But it's also not doing anything horrible either. I think jobs are reasonable. Tell me a little bit more about it.
Okay, so we always track, unemployment claims, new unemployment claims on a weekly basis. And for, way back, there was a time we were well over 600,000 per week. And then it dropped below 300,000.
300 was our marker for a long time.
That was our marker for a long time. So now you can see in the lower right that it went as low as 256,000 only, and we had a little bit of a kicker up this last report, up to 276. Still not bad, though. It's a 262 average over the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, and the other thing to talk about that we do talk about this quite often is the labor force participation. It's at the lowest number we've seen in, I don't know, something like 4 decades or something like that. Again, that's because baby boomers are exiting the marketplace and millennials are not coming in at the same pace.
That's right. So that 5% is a little suspect. It's just because our participation rate's gone down so much.
And one place to read that, Don, is to read it like we see down below in GDP, right? So if GDP was fantastic, even at that unemployment rate, we could probably make the connection saying that, hey, it's okay to have that lack of labor force participation.
That's right. So if you look at the GDP numbers at the very bottom, we had 2.2% growth in last quarter last year, then a meager 0.6% first quarter, then a huge number in the second quarter for 3.9%, giant number. Right now they're estimating that we're going to have a 1.5% growth in the third quarter.
Yeah, and that's not actually that bad a number considering on the heels of 3.9%. Look, if we end up anywhere near 3% for the year, we're going to be in good shape.
And the last thing we want to go over in here is, all right, so they added 182,000 jobs the last report, which was down from the previous month. But where are those jobs going? So as you look at this chart, you can see that unfortunately only 29,000 are going to the big guys. Mid-sized businesses, 63,000, and to the small guys, that's us. Those creating, us entrepreneurs, 90,000 of the 182.
Well, that's good. I mean, that actually almost supports what I've been saying now for a couple of years, Don, which is that those that have exited the workforce have opened their own new businesses.
Look at you.
And of course, yeah.
Yeah, they backed it up.
Yeah, it only took 2 years for the data to catch up.
Yeah. See, that's why you got to tune in daily, because we're usually well ahead of the curve because we watch this stuff for you every day. So make sure you tune in to the National Real Estate Cafe Daily. You can get this right to your phone. Little 2 to 3 to 4 minute video. Boom. Text NREC to the number 58885. NREC to 5885, or go to nrecafe.com and you can subscribe and get it by email as well.
Check us out daily and check out our friends at aprgi.com. A great resource for you as well.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.